Hey guys, today's video is on how to get this look for prom. It's really easy to do, so if you're not too confident doing your own makeup, hopefully this will help you. And I've used all drugstore products for those of you on a budget because I know when I was in high school, I couldn't really afford to go out and get a bunch of high-end products. So if you want to see how to get this look, just keep watching. So first, I'd just like to say I am in fact wearing clothes, guys. Now let's get onto the makeup. I'm going to start with eyebrows just because they really frame your face, and it's also a lot easier to tell how to do your eyeshadow when they're already done. So I'm just priming them with the Milani Brow Wax, and then I'm going to fill them in with the darker shade in this brow kit. I've already got a separate brow tutorial up on my channel if you guys want to know exactly how I fill in my eyebrows, so if that's something you guys are interested in, I'll link it in the description box below for you. Oh, and if you think my nose looks a little different, I've just had surgery on it to fix a few things, but I'll talk more about that in another video. So now I'm going to prime my eyes with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, but you guys can use whatever primer you have or works for you. I'm just going to apply this all over my eyes and then blend it out using my fingers. And because this is a concealer, I'm going to set it to stop it from creasing. So now I'm going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Translucent, and I'm just patting this on with a Real Techniques setting brush. Next, I'm going in with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Inked Pink, and I'm just patting this onto my lid with my finger. This is going to give our eyeshadow something to stick to and also make the colours look more pigmented. Then I'm taking this NYX eyeshadow in the shade Underneath It All on a Sigma tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this into my crease as our transition shade. If you don't own a matte brown eyeshadow, you can always just use your bronzer for a similar effect. And I'm just going to work this in using windscreen wiper motions. Then I'm going in with a Milani eyeshadow in the shade Bella Rosa, and I'm patting this onto my lid with a flat shader brush just to brighten up our eyeshadow a bit. If you want to keep this look really understated, you could just skip this step and stick with the Color Tattoo instead. Now I'm going back in with that NYX eyeshadow on a MAC 217 brush to add some more definition to my crease and add a V. Then I'm going to take another Milani eyeshadow. This one is the shade Bella Chiffon, and I'm going to use this as my brow bone highlight. Next, I'm just taking my L'Oreal gel liner, and my camera just loves to go out of focus for this bit. But I'm just lining my top lash line. I'm not doing a wing or anything fancy because I want to keep this look really simple and easy, but feel free to add a wing if you want to. Now I'm going to add some mascara to prep my eyes for false lashes, and as usual I'm going to use the Jordanna Best Lash Volumizing Mascara. Then the lashes I'm going to use are the Red Cherry No. 43 lashes, and I'm pretty sure that was the worst transition ever, Kat. Yeah, still working on my editing skills. Anyway, after the glue is dried, I'm going to go back in with the gel liner to hide the lash band. So now we can move on to our face, and first off I'm going in with the L'Oreal Skin Perfection Cream as my primer. So this is going to help fill in any pores as well as help our foundation last longer. Then for foundation I'm using L'Oreal True Match. For prom you really want to stick with what you know is going to work best with your skin and will last the longest, and for me that is True Match. So I'm just going to blend this in all over my face with my trusty Real Techniques sponge. So after I pull an extremely attractive face, I'm going to take my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer again and use this to hide my under eye circles and to highlight as well. So you just want to apply this in triangles under your eyes and down the center of your face to add more definition. Then you want to blend it out, and for that I'm going back in with my Real Techniques sponge. Then obviously we need to set the concealer, so I'm taking the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder again and patting this on everywhere we concealed. Make sure you're using a translucent powder or one that's the same shade as your concealer when you're doing this, otherwise it'll darken the concealer and kinda defeats the purpose of highlighting. And because we want to keep our foundation on for as long as possible with prom, I'm setting my foundation too, and for that I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Now it's time for some contouring, so I'm just taking a little bit of the NYC bronzer in Sunny on a MAC 109 brush and sculpting out my cheekbones, jawline and forehead. And I'm just doing this really lightly because I want to keep things looking pretty natural. Now moving on to blush, I'm going to be applying some of the Bourjois blush in shade 16 to my cheeks using an angled contour brush. So I've seen Kathleen Lights use this eyeshadow as a highlighter in a few of her videos, so I thought I'd give it a go too. I'm using that Bella Chiffon eyeshadow again on a Sigma tapered highlighter brush and applying that to the tops of my cheekbones, forehead, nose and chin. And hello, new favourite drugstore highlighter. Then I'm going to quickly go back to my eyes and I'm going to take some of that brown NYX eyeshadow on a pencil brush and smudge that into my lower lash line just to make my eyes look more balanced. Then to brighten up my eyes, I'm going to line my waterline with a skin tone eyeliner. This one is by Jordanna in the shade Continuous Almond, and I also recommend not poking yourself in the eye. It's really not a fun experience. Anyway, I'm just using a tight liner brush by Sigma to do this. Then lastly, to finish off our eyes, I'm just going to apply a coat of mascara to my bottom eyelashes. Now I'm going to line my lips using the L'Oreal lip liner in Burly Pink before adding some lipstick. Then I wanted to go for a soft pink lip, so I'm going to use Stardust Pink by Max Factor, and then we're finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, please tag me on Instagram if you recreate this because I really want to see it. I hope you all have an amazing time at prom and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys! Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a music festival inspired makeup tutorial to show you. I know Coachella is coming up soon, so I thought it would be perfect timing